IkamvaYouth's mission is to enable disadvantaged youth to pull themselves and each other out of poverty and into tertiary education and/or employment. Not only does IkamvaYouth seek to ensure that learners reach and pass matric and access tertiary education, we also want to ensure that they ultimately access jobs that lead to a dignified living. Every 3 years, we conduct a survey to track the long-term impact of IkamvaYouth, to find out how many alumni have managed to access tertiary education and jobs. The results from the last 2 surveys conducted in 2013 and 2016 showed impressive results. Most notably, that Ikamvanites are significantly less likely to be neets than their national counterparts.
Through the support of the Xanax Foundation, IkamvaYouth conducted the 2019 survey, reaching out to all alumni who matriculated between 2005 and 2017. The 2019 survey was primarily conducted via phone calls and conducted by an online survey following multiple rounds of email invitations to the alumni. A total of 632 alumni participated in the survey.
As it was determined that age, or rather years since matriculation, was an important factor for many of the variables covered by the survey, the sample was stratified into cohorts defined by years, and many of the findings in the survey report are presented accordingly. The majority of Ikamvanites across all cohorts are pursuing tertiary education. In comparison, over half of IkamvaYouth's alumni's parents did not finish secondary education, and only 12% obtained some form of tertiary education.
Ikamvanites are progressing well in tertiary. As alumni become older, the more likely they are to be in formal employment as they finish their tertiary education. It is encouraging to see that 3 out of 4 alumni in the oldest cohort are in formal employment. Less than 10% are unemployed, and most others are on a path to employment. The findings of this survey show that Ikamvanites are less likely to be neets than their national counterparts. About 20% of alumni who matriculated between 2009 and 2017 are neet. For older alumni from 2005 to 2008, the figure drops to 9%.
Despite these positive findings, there are some results that point to challenges in Ikamvanites' journey from matriculation to tertiary education and the workplace. These challenges include the fact that alumni in tertiary education need more years than planned to obtain their first degree, and a relatively small minority of alumni in tertiary education progress beyond an undergraduate degree.
Finally, IkamvaYouth's value of paying it forward is strongly entrenched in Ikamvanites. Between 42% and 87% alumni who are employed contribute to their families' expenses on a regular basis. More than a quarter of all alumni are volunteers. 61% of those who do volunteer do so at IkamvaYouth.
We asked the alumni who volunteer to share some of their reasons for volunteering. These are just a few of the responses we received.
I am tutoring at IkamvaYouth to give back the time and knowledge that was invested in me when I was at Ikamva as a learner.
I believe in making a change in my community and to share my knowledge, especially in the disadvantaged communities.
Because I want to see some young sisters and brothers progress with their studies. I would like to help them because I am where I am now because I was helped by other people.
The results of this 2019 IkamvaYouth Alumni Survey provide strong indicators of the organization's continued progress towards achieving its mission of enabling disadvantaged youth to pull themselves and each other out of poverty and into tertiary education and employment.
A huge thank you goes to all those who made it possible to complete this survey.
In particular, the alumni who took the time to respond to the survey, Igapa Data, who conducted the survey, and detective work which enabled us to reach all these alumni, as well as the Xanax Foundation for their financial support, without which this project would not have been possible.